Welcome to the Independence Intergalactic Speedway, where you'll have to set your strategy and control your speed.
Hello, everybody. I'm the Oregon Diecast Guy, and this today is Oregon Diecast Racing. All right, folks. I'd like to welcome everybody to Who Wins Wednesday. And I want to show you that took some time out the other day to mend some fences, and I have them all facing the right way with all our sponsorship. Well, not really sponsorship, but you know what I'm saying. These came from Crash Racers. All those stickers, and then I have Dangerous Dame sticker right there. I've got Slingshot Shawnees from ODR. We've got the Legacy Car Club representing. And of course, we have our Oregon Diecast Racing sticker. These were made up by Bathurst Diecast Racing. He did us a big one on that one. So thank you, Bathurst Diecast Racing. And for today's Who Wins Wednesday, we have the 68 CUDA going up against the 1970 Super B. King Fink, not Rat Fink. This is a King Fink, and we've got a bunch of people that put some votes in, and then we're only going to run those on the drag strip. And then we've got a 63 Corvette Matchbox going up against a 67 Alfa Romeo Duetto. So I'm going to be busting those out of the pack and running them down the track. And then for Sizzling Sunday, we've got the champ right here, Jimmy Lightning, in his 62 Corvette, with a rematch up against Vinsane in the Membrane. Vinsane, and who was the champ the week before. I noticed that I had the gray one sitting up on top of the starting gate, so we're going to give old Vinsane another run. And then we had last year's track setter, Gary Gearbox. We're going to give him a run. And then we have Grateful Sam's team back here. We're going to run those on Sizzling Sunday. So we hope to see you guys then. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and bust these out the pack and run them down the track, guys. Yeah, I've fixed everything this weekend. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get these out of the pack and get this party started, y'all. All right, everybody, we got the cars busted out of the pack, and I must say, I love all of them. Look at that Barracuda right there. Isn't she purty? And she feels pretty sturdy. She's purty and feels pretty sturdy. And we've got the King Fink. This car is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Look at all that detail, guys. Cut Rocker was the only one that picked the King Fink. That's beautiful. Corvette, beautiful. Oh, look at my hand shaking. I drank green tea this morning, man. I'm vibing off the matcha tea. Woo! Dangerous Dame must have gave me an extra dose. Look at my. Anyway, this is the Corvette, which is beautiful. And everybody picked the Corvette, but I think you're going to be surprised at the Duetto. It actually feels a little bit heavier in my hand, guys. I'm going to stick with my wife. My wife picked the Duetto. So we're going to stay. I see myself riding down not anymore, riding down a coastline in Sicily, because they're caving in, and pray for those folks there. But anyway, that's beautiful. I love Alfa Romeos. But we're going to get those on down the track. It's a brisk 48 degrees here at the Independence Intergalactic Speedway. And yeah, let's get these loaded up in the gate. I'm going to run these two first right here. And then we'll run the King Fink going up against the CUDA. Hey, Cyborg, where's my theme music? Come on, baby. Can't be slipping. All right, here we go. Alright folks, we got them lined up in the blocks. We've got the Duetto in lane number 2. We've got the Corvette in lane number 5. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. You pull the stick out a little bit longer. Alright. Woo! Corvette 1346 to a 1360. I thought that Duetto was gonna get him. Alright, we're gonna get them lined back up in the blocks and see what they do, folks. Alright folks, having back up in the blocks, we've got the Corvette, lane number 2. We've got the Alfa Romeo Duetto in lane number 5. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. We got that one. Lane number 5. 1397 to a 1404. Alright, the Duetto got him. So it's tied up. We're gonna get them back up, and nobody made it into the land of the lost, or they're avoiding the danger. But I'm gonna get them lined back up in the blocks and see what they do. Alright folks, got them back up in the blocks. We have the Alfa Romeo in lane number 2, we got the Corvette, lane number 5. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. That was Corvette all the way. Yep. 1383 to a 1412. Corvette got him, folks. So everybody picked the Corvette, won that one. Nope, they still didn't make it into the land of the lost though. Alright, next up, we have the stunning Cuda, 68 Cuda, going up against the King Fink, guys. Look at that car. Isn't she beautiful? Alright, we're going to get those up at the top and see what they do. See what they do. Alright, folks, I have them up in the blocks. We've got the Cuda in lane number 2, we've got the King Fink in lane number 5. And folks, the King Fink doesn't fit in back of the block, so I had to set it on top. So I gave the Cuda the same advantage. So both of them are sitting up there if anyone notices. Because you know how I did that one race. But let's see what they do. That was the Barracuda, 1.405 to a 1.407. Look at that. That was 2,000ths of a second. The Cuda, the King Fink had him going down the. Oh man, he landed upside down. Hope it didn't get scraped up. King Fink had him, man. All right, we're gonna get these back up to the top and see what they do. See what they do. All right, folks, we're having back up in the blocks. We've got the King Fink, lane number 2. Going up against the Cuda, lane number 5. I want to call that the King Cuda. What do they call that? American Glory. Alright, we're going to call her American Glory. American Glory, Cuda. Alright, the Cuda got him first race. Let's see what he does on the second one. That was King Fink all the way. 1391 to a 1.41. Not shabby. Anyway, we're going to get him back up in the blocks and see what he do. King Fink made it into the land of the lost, folks. Slingshot slammed on the brakes for the American Glory. Anyway, let's get him back up to the top. Alright, folks, we got him back up in the blocks. We've got the American Glory, lane number 2. We've got King Fink, lane number 5. I hope I have him right. Yeah, because King Fink took that last one. Alright. This is the tiebreaker right here. Let's see what they do, folks. Let's see what they do. Ooh, wow. That was King Fink all the way. 1.397 to a 1.416. They're consistent. And American Glory came slamming into the land of the lost. He landed upright. Alright, we're gonna put those up and we're gonna get these two on down the Mount Hood rally. So we're gonna see what they do up there. Alright everybody, we had the King Fink win that one. Cut Rocker was the only one that picked the King Fink, so Cut Rocker, this is who you're repping out here on the drag strip. That's a great representation for Australia right there. So, congratulations, buddy. Anyway, have these cars back up at the top. Whoa! Back up at the top right here. We've got the Alfa Romeo Duetto, lane number 1. We have the 63 Corvette, lane number 2. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. It went over even. Holy moly. Who we have? We had the Alfa Romeo Duetto get him with a 3944 to a 39. Oh no. Yeah. 3947. So Alfa Romeo got the Corvette. Man, they went over the alien mothership together. And I see the Duetto wrecked right here. And the Corvette's probably inside there too. Oh no, here's the Corvette right here. So we'll get them lined back up up the top and see what they do, folks. All right, folks, we had the Alfa Romeo take that one with a 3.944 to 3.947. So we got them lined back up in the blocks. We have the 63 Corvette, lane number 1. We have the Alfa Romeo Duetto, lane number 2. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Ooh, and the Duetto made it to the party. Alright, Corvette went off the side. Oh yeah, he's down here. Look at him down there, folks. So let's see what they ran. Okay, the Duetto ran a 3.934 to a 3.994. So that was a nice clean run there. The Duetto took him on the Mount Hood rally. Look at that. That ain't no joke right there. But there you go, folks. That's it for Who Wins Wednesday. We had the Alfa Romeo taking on the Mount Hood rally. But the 63 Corvette got him on the drag strip. So we saw the King Fink right here take the drag strip. So he's the champ on the drag strip. But yeah, aren't those some pretty cars? We're gonna run these on Sizzling Sunday, so you guys come back and join us for that. Alright folks, there you have it right there. I got a little ahead of myself. I'm gonna have to erase that last ending. But I wanted to show you guys your winners for today up in the winner circle. We had the Corvette right here, taking on the drag strip. We had the King Fink taking on the drag strip against the Cuda. And then we had the Alfa Romeo Duetto win the Mount Hood rally. So all three of them are winners today. And for Sizzling Sunday, I decided I'm gonna run old American Glory on the Mount Hood Rally right here. See what he does up there. It's nice and heavy. I think he'll do pretty good. But anyway, that's it for Who Wins Wednesday. There's your answer right. Alright folks, I had to make a kind of an addendum to the video that I shot earlier. I wanted to announce the winners. I got it wrong on the last take that I did in the garage. So Cut Rocker is going to be, he was the only one that picked the King Fink. So Cut Rocker is going to be repping the King Fink here at Oregon Diecast Racing. Time Band 2025 picked the Alfa Romeo, but that's going up in one of the racks with my Italian cars right here. So that's her Alfa that goes up there. Diecast Racers picked the Cuda and the Corvette. The Corvette won on the drag strip. He's already represented here by a Corvette. We had Lobotomy Scam pick the Corvette also. He's a new pick your whip here at Oregon Diecast Racing, and he said that the 63 looked like the one that his dad had. So Lobotomy Scam, you're going to be repped by that Corvette there. And Vincent Banks, you picked the Cuda. So you're the only one that didn't have a pick that came through today. But congratulations to Cut Rocker and Lobotomy Scam. Vincent Banks is repped by a fast blue Corvette, which will be running on Sizzling Sunday. Him and Diecast Racers are going to be going at it again in their Corvettes. So welcome to the family, Lobotomy Scam and Cut Rocker. That's a awesome car for the strip, man. I haven't even done any wheel work to it yet, so we'll see how much speed we can get out of it. But that's it for now. I'm finishing up the editing right here, and yeah, we'll get that uploaded and call it a day. We'll be looking forward to Sizzling Sunday, and don't miss Bathurst Diecast Racing on Saturday. That's awesome races. Look, these are all my American cars right here. A lot of those were gift cars. Grateful Sam gave me that purple GTO and the purple Firebird right there. Bathurst gave me the 41 Willis right there. And the Rivy. You guys can see it right there. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm the Oregon Diecast Guy, and I'm signing out for Oregon Diecast Racing. Peace, guys.
Don't forget to please like, subscribe, and turn on that notifications bell. Thank you from Oregon Diecast Racing. Peace, guys.
Many thanks, Nano.